saw you in heaven, would it be the same if I saw you in heaven on this beach floor and carry on? 'Cause I know I don't belong.
Do you ever wonder what the end of your life will be like? Will it be tomorrow after a head-on collision as you're driving home from work? Or a massive heart attack 30 years from now? Every day we take preventative measures such as wearing a seatbelt or choosing proper diet and exercise over ingesting a cheeseburger. But there are some circumstances that have no preventative measures. My name is Aowen, and I'm a paramedic firefighter. And as a paramedic firefighter, I have the rare honor of responding to people while they are experiencing the end of their life. And many times I find there is nothing I could do to change the outcome of the patient's circumstances. Circumstances such as advanced cancers or Lou Gehrig's disease only find alleviation from demise. It is because of this that I believe that voluntary euthanasia should be a legal option for those patients without medical hope. Euthanasia is a quick alternative to the suffering of the patient and the patient's families. It is effective and ethical, and God has enabled our minds to push the boundaries of medicine with not only knowledge of diseases, but understanding when medicine offers no hope from these diseases. In many instances, when a patient is succumbing from these advanced diseases, they are experiencing excruciating pain. This could be caused from the body being riddled with cancers or from being strangled to death by COPD. Regardless of the cause of the ailment, these patients and their families are suffering to the very end. When placed in a suffering environment, all wish to have an alleviation from that environment, just as every prisoner wished for freedom from Nazi Germany. See, life is not about the number of days, but rather the quality of those days. Quality of life is what causes people to change poor dieting habits and choosing to exercise. It is the moments in life we live for. When quality is lost, what else is there? Are we to sit lifeless as our vital organs continue to function while our bodies maintain a vegetative state? To me, suffering is the loss of one's quality of life. Suffering is something that most humans try to avoid. Euthanasia is an avenue that would allow patients to bypass that suffering. It provides medications that allow the patient to relax. The first medication involved in euthanasia is pentobarbital. Pentobarbital is a barbiturate hypnotic that sedates the patient and allows them to be free from the horrid environment. The second medication is panchronium bromide, which paralyzes every muscle in the human body, other than the heart, and this allows the patient to rapidly pass from agony. Lastly, potassium chloride. It is an electrolyte that causes the ceasing of electrical activity in the heart. The human heart is commonly referred to as the sodium-potassium pump. It is known this because it uses sodium, an extracellular cation, potassium, an intercellular cation, to contract. In the myocardium, or heart muscle, lies millions of tiny muscle fibers, and in each muscle fibers is a protein channel. And on the outside is sodium, and the inside, potassium. To contract, ATP grabs one of these potassium cations and pushes it through the protein channel to the outside of the cell, causing sodium to push itself inside the cell. After the intercellular potassium is extracellular and the extracellular sodium is intercellular, the protein channel uses a concentration gradient to push the cations back to where they came from. When you push potassium chloride rapidly into the vascular system, the protein channel is unable to use that concentration gradient because potassium is equal on both sides of the cell, thus not allowing the cardiac muscle to function. It only allows it to cease all electrical activity. With this medication cocktail, the patient rapidly expires ethically and painlessly. The medications involved with euthanasia are very intriguing, but not as intriguing as the mind that thought all this into action. God has enabled our mind to push the boundaries of life. God has allowed humans to understand medicine. Today, medicine gives us knowledge to know when someone's having a heart attack, to know the cause of the heart attack, to know what preventative measures should have been taken, and what medications will help the patient through this tragedy. God has allowed us to understand that there are times when medication and medicine offers no hope, times when only healing could come from a divine miracle. I'm not saying that miracles don't happen, nor am I placing God in a box by saying He is unable to perform miracles. I'm saying that some patients are suffering now, and medicine is offering no hope for some terminal cases. And if these terminal patients are suffering to the point of being ready to throw in the towel, they should have that option. It is their life. Euthanasia is not a far-fetched idea that only the mentally weak take part in. It should rather be an option for those patients who have lost their quality of life, lost all medical hope, and continue on suffering. In America, we are free to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. For some that have lost the liberty of pursuing their happiness, I believe they should have the option to choose life or to choose euthanasia. Euthanasia allows the patient to be free from agony. It is ethical and effective. It is painless. And it does not place God in a box. But it does allow humans to use the gift of their intelligent mind. Modern medicine has bestowed in humans the ability to change the stars of destiny, lest a judicial ruling. Why must a ruling chastise an agonizing patient's final wish? A wish to be free from pain. Thank you.
The baffled